it's Adrian. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to bring you a mid-month check-in. I did a mid-month check-in last month. If you're interested, you can find it up here and in the description down below. And I really liked how it turned out, so I'm going to keep doing them for a while. But anyway, let's just jump right into it. The first check-in point is currently reading. I am, for some odd reason, currently in the middle of 4 books. That never happens. Usually I always have 1 book and 1 audiobook going, but I've been trying to read a little bit of everything and I'm reading different books for different reasons, so I've got 4 going on. And I'm not sure if I like this. But the first book that I am currently in the middle of is The Hero of Ages. This is the 3rd book in the Mistborn series. I wasn't planning on reading this. This was not on my July TBR, but after I read the 2nd book, I couldn't not pick up the 3rd book. I am currently 315 pages in. I am enjoying this one, but it's really slow, and I think I'm learning to appreciate slow books because this whole series was kind of slow, each book in various points. The 1st book was really slow in the beginning, the 2nd book was kind of slow in the middle, and this is kind of slow in the beginning. But I'm very much enjoying this. I'm hoping to be able to finish this one by the end of the week, but I might have to put it on pause because I've got a few other books that I have to read for the BookTubeathon and the International BuddyAThon, and the books that I have to read for Java and Librarians. You see, these are the reasons why I have so many books going on at the same time. But anyway, good book. Hopefully I can finish it soon. The 2nd book that I'm in the middle of is Thoughts Matter by Mary Margaret Funk. I just started this a few days ago and I've only read the 1st chapter, so I'm only about 15 pages in. I am enjoying it so far. This is a reread for me. I read it in college and that was like 10 or so years ago, so I don't really remember too much about it, but it is pretty good. It is definitely more of a book that you have to read slowly and digest because it's a nonfiction about how your thoughts can affect your actions in your everyday life. Very interesting. So far I'm really enjoying it. The next book that I'm in the middle of is Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. I am currently 372 pages in and I'm listening to this on audiobook. I totally get why everybody is kind of ragging on Harry in this book for being kind of a pessimist and for being kind of whiny. But guys, I gotta tell you, I don't know any 15-year-olds that aren't kind of whiny. And secondly, if Lord Voldemort was after me and I had all these bad experiences that Harry did, I would be kind of whiny too. So I feel like we should just give poor Harry a break. But anyway, I finally met Dolores Umbridge and guys, I get it. I get it. And the 4th book I'm currently in the middle of is The BFG by Ronald Dahl. I'm reading this with my kids and I'm only about a quarter of the way in. I'm enjoying it, but it's not my favorite kids book so far, if I'm being quite honest. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully the story picks up and gets a little bit better for me. After we're done with the story, we're gonna watch the movie with the girls, so I hope to be able to finish that one by Friday so we can have a movie night together. Check-in point number 2 is last purchase. The last book that I purchased was List of Cages for Robin Roe. This is a book that I have to start reading actually sometime this week because it's for the Java and Librarians book club and their show is Tuesday the 25th at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time PM. I'll leave the link to where you can find the live shows down in the description box below. I'm very excited to read this book. It is supposedly a heartbreaking book and I've only heard good things about it, so hopefully I'll be able to read this pretty quickly. It's not a long book, it's pretty short, so. Check-in point number 3 is last added to your TBR. The last book that I added to my TBR was The Field Guide, The Spiderwick Chronicles, volume number 1 by Holly Black. This past Wednesday's topic for Top 5 Wednesday was Top 5 Children's Books. And Kim from Kim Here did one and she had some really good recommendations. So 3 out of her 5 books ended up on my to be read list and this was one of them. So thank you, Kim, for the recommendation. I will be picking this book up very shortly. Check-in point number 4 is something good that happened. I know this might sound a little bit shallow, but this is a BookTube channel after all. I finally am starting to come out of my reading funk. I know so far this month I've only actually read 1 book, but I'm in the middle of 4 and 2 of those 4 books are 700 plus pages and the 1 book that I did finish is also 700 plus pages and I've been reading continuously like 100 pages a day, so I'm very excited that I'm finally reading again. Check-in number 5, something that you're excited for in the coming month. I'm going home to see my family. I'm so excited. Most of you will probably already know, but I live in the Netherlands. I was born in the States, so my entire family lives in the States. The best part is we're going with the 4 of us, my husband and my 2 kids. The last time that we went with all 4 of us, my kids were tiny, tiny, tiny. So usually what happens is I'll go home and I'll take one of my kids or I'll go with myself. And this time we're all going and we found really cheap tickets because usually going home for the summertime is just not even thinkable because tickets are insanely priced, but we found some on sale and we're all going and it's gonna be summertime and we're gonna relax by my parents' pool and we're gonna hang out at the beach and I'm ready. I'm ready to go on vacation. Check-in point number 6, a quote that inspired you. This one comes from The Hero of Ages by Brandon Sanderson. There has to be a balance, Vin, he said. Somehow we'll find it. The balance between who we wish to be and who we need to be. He sighed. But for now, he said, nodding to the side, we simply have to be satisfied with who we are. And the last check-in point is YouTube shoutouts. I have to give a shout out to the 2 subscribers that I have that are also from the Netherlands because that excites me, because the Netherlands is a teeny tiny country. So I'm always excited when I find new Dutch YouTubers. The first one is Alittlebitofbooks, and I've been subscribed to her for about 8 or 9 months now. She posts pretty consistently and I really enjoy her videos. And the second one is one that I just found recently, and that's BookBits. I haven't seen too many videos of her, but what I have seen so far are quite interesting. She's currently in the middle of fairy tale retelling. So every time one of her wrap up or her TBR videos pops up on my subscription feed, I'm always excited to see it because I'm always excited to know what kind of retelling she's read this month. It's something different that I don't really see that often, and I've been really enjoying. Alright guys, that wraps it up for this mid-month check-in. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you haven't already, I'd love for you to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Bye!